Hi guys, hola gente. Well, first of all, I decided to do this video in English so it could reach more people. Maybe more people is interested in this thing rather than only Ecuadorians or Latinos. I received as a birthday present. But first of all, I'm gonna say what I expect. What I expect is mostly what history says, mostly like a Native American background, and then a little bit of Spanish. Hopefully there's something like from Africa. I was born in Quito, but my family is from Cuenca, south part of Ecuador. And usually people from the Andes don't have as much as African DNA. Anyway, sorry for my English, it's not my first language. I'm gonna enter. Okay. I'm 50-50. Oh, I've got a little bit of sub-Saharan African in me. Well, okay, let's go point by point. I'm 50% Native American. Like this is like divided in two subgroups: Native American and broadly East Asian and Native American. So Native American 50%, and then broadly East Asian and Native American 0.3%, and then I'm 45% European, mostly. So from this 45, I'm 44.1% Southern European, which inside has like 38.4% Spanish and Portuguese, which makes sense. 1.1% Italian, and broadly Southern European 4.6%. Like Mediterranean area, that makes sense. 1% Ashkenazi Jewish, and then 0.4% broadly European. Okay, and then I'm 0.7% West African, mostly from Guyana, Liberian, and Sierra Leone. Okay. Well, there is like, we detected traces of the following populations in your DNA. Read more about trees ancestry. I guess that's like the lower percents that they couldn't figure out where they come from. Well, I mean, maybe they spotted like some regions. Here it says broadly Central South Asia, 0.2%. Iranian, Caucasian, and Mesopotamian 0.2%. Broadly Western Asian and North African 0.1%. Broadly Northern West Asian 0.1%. And then I have 2.5% unassigned. Here it says there is a wide range of human diversity in the world, and sometimes our algorithm is unable to match a region of your DNA. Well, fair enough. Oh yeah, that's lovely. So they trace. Oh, that's awesome. They trace my like how do they call it? In the last 200 years, your ancestors may have lived in the following locations: Cuenca, which makes sense because I am from. Well, my family is from Cuenca. Well, not from Cuenca. They are from a little town in the Azuay province, let's say. Yes, mostly from Cuenca. Makes sense. And then Guayas, which is the coast of Ecuador, Pichincha, Loja, Cañar, Tungurahua, El Oro, Chimborazo province, Manabí, and Cotopaxi. And also from Peru. You see? mostly the coast of Peru. Well, that's weird, but anyway, it makes sense. 200 years we were the same, not kind of the same country. Okay. Um, and that's see all tested populations. Oh, Jalisco, Mexico. Here it says Mexico. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost. I don't know what I'm seeing. Oh, Guadalajara. What the hell? I want to see it. Jalisco, Michoacán, Zacatecas, Guanajuato. Wow, Mexico City. Yeah, cool. So Mexican as well. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see. Recently, Ancestry in Americas, South America, and Mexico. Okay. Your Ancestry timeline. So from the 1890, Native American. Cool. From the 1860s, Spanish and Portuguese and Italian. And from the 18th century, Guyana, Liberian, and Sierra Leone, and Ashkenazi Jewish. Well, that's weird. How much of each ancestry did you inherit from your parents? So from my dad, order. No, I have to order for like a family kit. Well, I can't do that because my dad is long gone, traveling across galaxies because he loved to do that. I know he's traveling across galaxies. Well, yeah, that would be all. Let's see other things. Neanderthal. Okay. You have more Neanderthal DNA than 98% of the other customers. You inherited out of 7,000 railway tests, we found 327 variants on your DNA. Your Neanderthal ancestry accounts for less than 2% of your DNA. Okay, so I have Neanderthal DNA, like you have one variant associated with having a worse sense of direction. Yeah, no, I'm pretty good at it actually. I'm proud of like having a map in my brain. You have one variant associated with having a worse ability to smell. But I would say that like sometimes it works well and sometimes it doesn't work at all. So like I enter to a place and say, here it smells like I don't know, wood, or I don't know. I can detect something like weird things that I think are related with my life. Let's say when I was a child, I was out and I smelled like this kind of wood, and then it was stored in my brain, and since then I can like recognize some certain smells. But sometimes it's like, do you smell this? I don't smell anything. You have one variant associated with being less likely to have hitchhiker's thumb. I don't know what is a hitchhiker's thumb. I don't know. Is that? I'm not sure what's that. You have two variants associated with being a better sprinter than distance runner. Well, that's for sure. I do that. I was. Now I'm a little bit out of shape, but when I was a kid or when I was a teenager, I was pretty fast, in short range. Okay, health, traits overview. Doesn't say anything. Okay, home. Maternal upload. Okay. Wow, amazing. Maternal upload group like starts in with, it says L, then L3, then N, then R, then A. So from A, is it's like in Asia. So it's like, yeah, we came from, Native Americans came from Asia. That's why I have this A haplogroup from the maternal side, and the paternal side, yeah, it's more European. You know why? You know the invaders, what they did there, no? You know what they did there. It's like, it wasn't love, you know? It was rape. They were raping. Yeah, okay. That's why. Okay. I know, but it says haplogroup A comes from Africa, and then my last variant is RM269. Is one of the most prolific paternal lineages across Western Eurasia, and I don't know how to pronounce that, Eurasia. 10,000 years ago. Okay. Central Asia, north into Caucasus Mountains. Okay. It says I'm common. You share paternal line ancestor with Neil of the 9 hostages. I don't know who the hell was this guy. It seems like he was a king. He was a king in Ireland, so we share the common ancestor. Cool. Well, I thought I had more native in me. Like 50 is okay, but I thought it was like 80%. Come on, man. Okay, that would be all, I guess. Thanks to stay like 15 minutes here. Listening to a guy that doesn't know how to speak properly. Thank you, guys.